Ever get frustrated with cuts that just aren't quite precise enough on important signage?
Or maybe wishing you could take on more varied vehicle graphics jobs.
Exactly, but without, jamming up your whole shop with different machines.
Right.
Well, today we're doing a deep dive into a system that's really engineered to tackle those exact headaches. It's the GCC Jaguar cutting system. We've looked through a bunch of material on this, trying to boil it down to what you really need to know, how this professional-grade machine might boost your productivity and your profitability, too.
Yeah, the goal here is basically to pull out the key stuff about the Jaguar, see what it could actually do for someone looking to, well, streamline their operations.
Okay, so what jumped out first? For me, it was the sheer range of materials it claims to handle.
Oh, definitely. That versatility is striking. You see system promising to cut everything from reflective sheeting to window tint. It makes you think about consolidating.
Right. Let's unpack that a bit. They talk about handling engineer-grade prismatic film. The really tough stuff for traffic signs.
The professional standard stuff, yeah. Demanding material.
And then on the other end, it can supposedly handle delicate automotive window tint and get those clean, bubble-free edges everyone wants.
Which is crucial, right? That kind of detail work. One bad edge and the whole job looks unprofessional.
Exactly. So having one machine that can nail both the heavy-duty and the delicate, that's a big deal.
It really is. Think about the workflow. Moving from, say, a safety sign project to a high-end car tint without switching machines. That's efficiency.
And there's more. It apparently cuts magnetic sheets, pretty thick ones too, up to 30 mil.
For vehicle magnets, promotional stuff, yeah, that's a good thickness capability.
Plus polycarbonates, adhesive films, the usual suspects, and other specialty vinyls.
So the takeaway is flexibility. You can potentially broaden what you offer without needing like 5 different cutters lined up.
Definitely seems like a path to expanding services, maybe tapping into new markets.
Could be. If you're looking to grow but cautious about massive equipment investment, this kind of versatility is certainly something to look hard at.
Okay, let's shift gears to the software side. It comes bundled with WinPCSIGN PRO, developed by SignMax up in Quebec.
Right. And they emphasize an intuitive interface. That's always good news. Helps flatten the learning curve a bit.
Yeah, nobody wants to spend weeks just figuring out the software. But the feature that really caught my eye was the advanced nesting.
Ah, yes. Nesting, that's where the savings can really add up, isn't it?
Totally. Minimizing material waste directly impacts your bottom line. Less scrap, more profit per job.
It's an ongoing saving, too, not just a one-off. Every single project benefits.
And for workflow, it plays nice with standard files, right? AI, EPS, PDF, DXF.
Which is essential for smooth integration. You don't want compatibility headaches slowing you down.
Plus, contour cutting is built in, which you absolutely need for professional graphics with any complexity.
So, the software seems designed to be both powerful and user-friendly, working tightly with the hardware. It's about that smooth path from design file to finished cut.
Okay, let's talk about that hardware. The machine itself. They highlight the industrial-grade pinch rollers.
Crucial for tracking, especially on long runs. You need that material to stay perfectly aligned.
Prevents those annoying, costly misalignments halfway through a big job.
It's fundamental. Good tracking is the foundation for accurate cutting, period. Lets you run those long jobs with confidence.
And then for multi-layer stuff, there's laser-guided alignment.
Yeah, getting layers registered perfectly can be tricky. That laser guide sounds like a real help for complex designs.
And under the hood, high-speed servo motors. The idea is maintaining accuracy even when it's cutting fast.
Right, so you get productivity boosts without sacrificing the quality of the cut. It's that balance.
Which links back to the promise of boosting throughput, getting more jobs done.
And don't forget the build quality. They mention a steel frame construction.
Suggests it's built for the long haul, right? For a demanding shop environment. Durability, reliability, long-term value.
Exactly. It's not just about speed today, but consistent performance for years.
So let's translate this into tangible business benefits. What are we actually looking at? The sources suggest, 30 to 50% faster cutting speeds than standard plotters?
That's a significant number. Think about what that does for your capacity. More jobs per day, tighter deadlines become feasible.
Gives you a real edge.
Definitely a competitive advantage.
And we mentioned the reduced waste from the precision and the nesting. That's direct profit improvement.
Straight to the bottom line. Plus, they claim minimal maintenance requirements.
Yeah, which means lower operational costs over time, fewer service calls, less downtime.
And maybe the biggest potential impact, opening up new revenue streams.
Right. getting into or expanding in automotive, sleek graphics, safety signage, markets that might have been harder to tackle before.
So it's positioned not just as an upgrade for what you already do, but as a tool to actually grow the business into new areas.
Okay, so wrapping this up, the GCC Jaguar seems to offer, well, a pretty compelling package. You've got the material versatility,
Handling a wide range from tough films to delicate tints.
integrated software that's smart about saving material and works with standard files,
The WinPCSIGN PRO, yeah. Designed for efficiency.
and precision hardware built for speed, accuracy, and durability.
Those pinch rollers, servo motors, the steel frame, it all points to reliable performance.
The potential benefits: faster work, less waste, lower running costs, and importantly, doors opening to new markets.
It really looks like a strong combination of performance and value for sign and graphics pros aiming to level up their efficiency and maybe expand their horizons.
So here's something to think about as we finish up. Given the kind of work you do day to day, what sort of immediate difference could a system with this range and precision actually make to your capabilities? And maybe what new opportunities could it unlock for you in this market?